So I started my first e-commerce business in 2018, right? By 2021, I'd already started to average 1 million naira a month from one of my e-commerce stores. This video is like a tutorial, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it for yourself. Just make sure that after you watch this video, you immediately take action. If you don't have money to take action for certain things, go and look for the ones that doesn't need money. It's not everything that needs money. Go and look for the one that doesn't need money and begin to take action. If you do everything I say in this video, one or two things might happen. You might grow your business. You might grow your business to the point where you're going to have to employ people to manage that business. Or you would gain a high income skill that will get you into a very good job with a very good pay. Because digital marketing and e-commerce, whether you like it or not, is the future. Let me bring data to back what I'm saying up, right? So as of 2024, you can see here that in Nigeria, the e-commerce market is projected to produce $6.4 billion dollars, right? Good. Now let's take a step back. Let's look at Africa. Africa as a whole is $34 billion. Okay? That's still not a lot of money. These guys, I'm telling you, it's not a lot of money. Because when you look at China, China is projected to do $1 trillion. I think it's even above $1 trillion. What am I saying? It's above $1 trillion. Okay? Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Damini. I make videos on digital marketing and e-commerce businesses, how to grow them, how to scale them. I've been doing it for... Again, I've been doing this in 2018. I think I said at the beginning of the video, I've been doing this in 2018. And I've made at least more than 3 billion naira online sales in revenue, right? Let's not talk about the profits. Let's leave the profits for me. But yeah, if you're interested in those kind of videos, like this video, hit the notification bell because I post videos every week. I've been consistent. You can go and check. And, subscribe, okay? The first step is you need to pick your e-commerce business model. There are different types of business models, okay? But when it comes to e-commerce, there are primarily two types of business models. There is the drop shipping model. Yes, some of you are already saying that, oh, I know that one. That's good, no problem. Then there is the branded e-commerce products model, okay? So drop shipping, basically you are a middleman that is selling product without holding stock. You have your customer, you in the middle, manufacturer or supplier at the other end. Now, here is the trick to really begin to stand out from your competitors and begin to make more money, right? Because you're leaving money on the table. If you are able to be the middleman that goes to the manufacturer and delivers that product yourself directly to your customer, and you're able to capture that journey, trust me, you've built a lot of trust. With online businesses, trust is one of the most important things. That's why you always have people that read what? Customer reviews. When it comes to branded products, there are primarily 2 or 3 ways you want to look at it. You import from China and you put your logo. That's why I say it's not that crazy. Look for what is already popping off. Import it from China. Smack your logo on top. It's a branded product. If you have handcraft skills, so you know how to sew, you know how to make jewelry, you can start an e-commerce business, selling those things online. Easy. Let me say it again. Go and get a notepad. I don't think I told you people. Go and get a notepad and pen. Start writing these things down. Once you've written everything down, look at the ones that you can afford to start today. We take action today, not tomorrow, today. Not even today, now. So go and get a notepad, go and get pen, pause this video, and then come back. Don't go and watch another video. Don't go and start. Just go and come back. And then you write step 1, pick your e-commerce business model. Step 2 is where you will now identify what products you want to sell. When you want to sell products, there are 2 types of products you should look at. Number 1, product that is painkiller, not supplement or vitamin. What I mean by that is a product that people need to have. For example, I need a mouse. I can't do without a mouse. Like my Mac, this middle, I know to fill out. So I need this mouse. It's a need for me, right? And what I like this mouse is I'm able to move things like this, left, right, up, down. When you're marketing this product online, you're able to market in different ways. It is a need to have. Some people think that this is a want. For those of us that know the advantage of this bad boy, we know it's a need to have. Number 2 type of product you want to sell is a product that has a wow factor. So a wow factor could now be a supplement or a vitamin product. You know how you have those people that have slippers or Crocs, like they call them, and the Crocs, you're able to put, it's in the call that thing. She mean BGWs, I be call them Jizwiz, I be GBs, Jeeps. Hey, when I remember the name, I'll put it here. They shall one fancy name that these cool kids call it. So that's a wow factor product, and you can there are e-commerce businesses that's all they sell. That tiny thing that you put on top of your Crocs, that's their business. That's their e-commerce business, and they are making bank. This is no rocket science. Now this is not rocket science. Now when you found the product you want to sell, right? Whether it's a vitamin or a painkiller product or a product with a wow factor, that's up to you. You need to make sure that product is going to give you enough profit margin. Now when it comes to profit margin, people only calculate cost of products and then what is my own on top. Very, very silly. Now, I'm sorry for calling you silly. You're not silly if you do that, but don't do it again. But now you want to look at these key things. When you set up your e-commerce website or e-commerce store, you are most likely going to pay for your domain. You're most likely going to pay for the CMS platform that you use. If you decide to use it, you're going to run ads. You are definitely going to run ads. Trust me. What else again? Designs. If you're not good in design, you go pay person now. True? You want wine mini? You go pay person. What else again? The ads that you are running. If you know sabi run now, maybe you dey fear. You will pay somebody to run it for you, right? Good. All of those things, that's part of your cost of product. Okay? So you need to calculate it into your cost of goods and then put your price. When you now put your selling price, you will now have your real profit margin. Your profit margin is not just on the product itself. Your profit margin is on all the costs you incur in your e-commerce business. All right? That's the mistake people make. Don't make that mistake. Make sure you have a healthy profit margin after all costs. Now, what is healthy profit margin? It's not 100%. If you are making a 100% profit margin, you're an arm robber. But really, let me be serious. You want to make 35 to maybe 50%. 50% is good. That reminds me, I have my first cohort for my support program actually coming out soon. If you're interested in it, the wait list is in the link. Go check it out. Fill the form. I'll send you some emails about what's going to happen, what it entails, and then, some things that can even help you before you even join. Because I got you. But yeah, so where are we? We're talking about what? Profit margin. So that's your profit margin, okay? You want to make sure that you have a very healthy profit margin. I also have something called an EBS calculator that actually calculates your profit margin for you. Again, I'll explain more of this in my cohort. So if you are interested, just go join it. Now, the third step is for you to build your e-commerce store, okay? Now, when it comes to your e-commerce store, primarily there are two options. There are more than two options, but I'm just going to give you two. Okay, you know what? I won't give you two. I'll give you more than two. Now, selling on your social media page. I understand why people do it. You do it based on that's what you have access to. Let me use that word. But the truth of the matter is you cannot scale that kind of business. You think you can. Some people might think they have a solid argument and say that, I can scale my business this way. But the truth of the matter is if your business is solely on social media, you are leaving money on the table. You're leaving money on the table. When it comes to e-commerce, there's that whole aspect of email marketing. There's that whole aspect of, making somebody into a customer that you can then increase your lifetime value. There's all those things that you need to think about. I do this thing professionally, so I'm not just talking from experience. I'm talking from theory and doings. You get, but do you, man? Anyways, if you want to build a real e-commerce business, your two options are WooCommerce and Shopify. Those are your two options. Because of Nigeria, there are way more options, guys. There are way more options that I can give you. There are way more options that I've played with as well. But I just I'm trying to be as honest and unique to Nigeria as possible because Nigeria is unique. Jeez. So yeah, when it comes to WooCommerce and Shopify, I would always prefer Shopify because, again, it's easier to manipulate, it's easier to learn, it's easier to use. It has more of those authentic e-commerce themes that people are already used to. With WooCommerce, you can easily mess things up. But basically, you have WooCommerce to Shopify. There are so many different ones. There's things like Linktree. There's things like Card. You can begin to start something there. Paystack has their own, storefront. There's another Nigerian one. I think it's called Bumper. There are options. There are options to use. Don't get me wrong. But you see that Shopify, if you want to really scale your business to an international market in the next few years, you better use Shopify. That's all I'm going to say. Now, let me move on. The next one is driving traffic. Now, you need to drive traffic to your store that you have built. You can't, if you don't see, and this is me talking from experience, you are going to have to invest at least maybe 2, 3, 4 years into your store, into your e-commerce business before you begin to get organic visits. Obviously, you can do it in a shorter time. Money can solve all problems. Well, most. And you are going to get your store to the point where every day somebody will organically visit your store looking to buy, not just looking to see what's going on. You will grow your e-commerce business to that point. That's why I'm telling you that doing this thing on social media, you can't scale. How many DMs will you respond to? How bad? But again, do you? So you want to have TikTok and Instagram. And the reason I say TikTok is because organically, majority of the target audience from 33 and below, they're on TikTok. I don't know what they are doing there, but they are shot there, right? So if you're selling products, you need to be on TikTok. With Instagram, you need to run ads. The Instagram audience they are ready to buy. So when it comes to organic, TikTok is the only platform where I know your first video has the opportunity to hit 1 million or 5 million, 10 million views. Your first video is able to go viral on TikTok. No other platform can boast of that. So you need to be on TikTok as a business, depending on the product you sell. It's a very dependent conversation. I need to know what products you sell before I can tell you that. But the one platform you must be on, Instagram. You must be on Instagram. When it comes to any form of paid advertising, take this from me that I've spent millions. I've spent millions of naira. I've spent thousands of dollars, and I've spent thousands and thousands of pounds running ads. It's always an experiment to improve on the already existing ad. Whatever you're doing with your current ad, your work in paid advertising is to improve those results. You improve those results by either getting more sales or getting more with the same spend. You get? Good. So don't think too much about, let me run this ad and stop. And then let me go and run the second ad and stop. You run different ads and then you find one that works. Once you find that one that works, you now have a benchmark. Your next set of ads is going to be benchmarked against that one that is working. When you see success again, you repeat the cycle. So basically, just like marketing, every single thing is a form of iteration. One of the keywords that I talk about a lot, wherever I am, iteration is all a form of iteration. One of the reasons why I prefer e-commerce stores that are running businesses on social media like, Instagram. Even at some point when the TikTok shop comes, I will still tell people, always make sure you have your own e-commerce store. And the reason why is one of the easiest ways, right, to grow your business is to grow a loyal following that you don't need to market to continue. You don't need to spend money to market to that would always buy your products. Okay? Good. And the best way to do that is through email marketing. In a place like Nigeria and Africa, it's more of SMS or WhatsApp marketing, but it's still the same thing. You want to be able to have access to the customer data, right, from people that have patronized you before, so you can sell to them. Sometimes when it comes to paid advertising, I know I'm taking a step back, but when it comes to paid advertising, it's the people that join your business as a first-time customer that will become your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 20th customer. So now this is the trick. Now I'm going to give you guys the trick. This is one thing a lot of people don't know. I tell people that everything you are doing is a numbers game. E-commerce is a numbers game. Your first 1,000 customers, that's all you need to blow in e-commerce, to become a big boy or a big girl. All you need is your first 1,000 customers. Honestly, you don't need, obviously you need more than that, but your first 1,000 customers, they will easily get you your next 1,000 customers. Why I say this is, once you have 1,000 customers, not 1,000 subscribers, not 1,000 visitors, 1,000 customers that have paid money to your business, okay, you can now unlock the power of lookalike and custom audiences. With custom audiences, basically you are able to pursue these same 1,000 customers wherever they go with your retargeting and remarketing until they can't even opt out. It's when they sign as a subscriber that they can opt out. This is Nigeria. Please, I don't say for the Obodo, there's GDPR and all those things are big, right? So you have those 1,000 customers that you can pursue as they're already your custom audience. Good. Now from that your custom audience, you are able to create lookalike audience. The beauty of this is lookalike is on Google ads, lookalike is on Meta ads, lookalike is on TikTok ads. You can create lookalike audience with that same 1,000 customers. So when you started your business, maybe you prioritized one channel. By the time you launch on another channel, let's say you started with Instagram. When you launch on TikTok, you're going to take those 1,000 customers, feed it in your TikTok ads manager, and tell TikTok that, guys, I need lookalikes of these people. Go get me them. And that's what they're going to do. Go get you them. This thing is light work. It's easy work. This is bread and butter for us. And I keep saying these things because people complicate these things and they say so many buzzwords and big words. Brother, sister, this is it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. The longer you stay in the game, the more money you make. Simple. Every single business that is successful today, go and check it. The only standard that they all have is longevity. Do you know when Colgate started? Have you guys ever thought of it? Do you know when Colgate started? Colgate, that toothpaste. Do you know when they started? Don't get me worked up. Take these things that I've spoken in this video. Take them step by step. Everything I've said in this video, go and put them into action. All right? Don't just sit down there and say, oh, maybe. Go and begin to put them into action. We're going to put these things into action and make some money. If you want that Shopify tutorial, if anything I've said today that you want a tutorial of, drop it in the comments. Any single thing I've said today that you want a tutorial of, please drop it in the comments. If it's how to build a Shopify store, how to build a WooCommerce store, how to run your ads on Meta, what a TikTok ads manager platform looks like, and how to run ads on TikTok, how to create an ad that would convert, take your time. Think of what you actually need to know and drop it in the comments. The ones that I feel are the most valuable for you, I'll do a tutorial on it. Let's do that. Just drop in the comment whatever it is you need to know, and we'll take it from there. Now, go and take action. I've spoken. Only God knows how long this video is going to be, but it's time for you to go and take action. I don't want to hear any silly excuses no more. I don't want to hear any funny. I don't want to see any funny DMs on my Instagram page anymore. We're making moves. You get me? We're making moves. Nice one.